Okay, happy Wednesday. So I'm back from my little quick mini break. So been away for 6 days in the Brecon Beacons in Wales, and it was absolutely stunning. We went camping, and we stayed on this gorgeous campsite up against a mountain, view of the valley, no internet, no nothing. So literally, like, I didn't know what was happening in the world. Sunday, we went to go and watch the football, and then we had some Wi-Fi, so I could upload some photos on Facebook, and that was basically my interaction with the world. So, and it was quite blissful. It was all about like hiking and just waterfalls and caves and dinosaurs and stone circles, all the good stuff. So it was really, really amazing, and we just spent so much time outside and sitting around the campfire and just really had a good time. Um, and then it was really interesting. I got back yesterday afternoon. So obviously, as we started driving back, like all the messages started pinging in about everything happening around the world, and it was quite interesting because I had a lot of messages from different friends and just like clients and etc. Just about like how they were feeling and what was happening and just the general collective consciousness. And it made me think like I was literally out of that energy for all that time. So I missed like all the riots and like everything that's happening back home in South Africa. And like we had no idea. We didn't even know anything was going down until we got back in the car and got signal again. And so it was really interesting then to observe myself over the last 24 hours, because obviously then you're getting the messages, you're checking in with people, seeing if people are okay, what's happening, all that type of stuff. And there were floods in London. So it was just like a lot of chaotic things that happened, but we were completely unaware of it because we weren't connected. And then this morning when I woke up, I was just like, oh, and I had to go, like, I went for a swim in the sea with some friends and stuff. And I was actually like walking into the waves. I just had a good cry because I was like, fuck, things are hectic at the minute. And you can just feel all the fear and the intense emotions and the anger and everything. You can just feel it when you are aware of it and like the minute that you know it. But when we weren't aware of it and we were disconnected from the collective, and all those, like everything was easy, blissful, just calm, relaxed. But the minute you step in and you're connecting again to what is actually happening. So I thought that was really, really interesting. So I wanted to speak just today quickly about like the collective energies and how what happens like when we feel into them and when we become aware of them, right? And I just thought it was such a prime example of like you're blissfully in your bubble, like climbing mountains and yeah, just doing your thing. And then like all of a sudden, like the whole world's basically on fire on the other side of the coin here. But you don't know what's happening. So it then made me think, because I actually had to sit with myself this morning after I had my little sea cry. And I was just like, I need to just like not be in that space of the fear and the anger and the like all of that, because it's just, I find it so overwhelming. Obviously, we are all empaths, all of us. Some of us, because this is my job, I feel things a lot, like I feel into things a lot more. And sometimes we're not really aware, like, why am I feeling irritated? Why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling this? But because I know this is how I am. And if I tune into someone and they're sad, I can feel it and I become sad. If I tune into someone and they upset, I can feel it, right? Like you feel it in your body, you feel the discomfort. So what happens is, if you think about the collective energies, if you have a big collective energy of fear, for instance, when we start tuning into that, we become fearful. When we have a collective energy of anger or rage, we become that. So our energy systems and how we feel actually takes it on. So, if you've been feeling really angry or sad or frustrated, that's what the energy in the world is like at the minute. So it is important to sit and think to yourself, is this my energy or not? Because consuming social media, listening to the news, like being connected, connects us to the energies of what's going on in the world. And if I look at myself on the weekend, I didn't know anything was happening. I didn't actually know anything was happening. So I didn't get involved. My energy didn't go there. My attention didn't go there. But the minute I knew it was happening, I'm like, now it's just like you become a big magnet for what is happening. So I think it's really important to take a moment now and just almost like it's time to disconnect a bit. It's time to actually preserve your sanity, because shit is going down and things are hectic, and there are bad things happening for people around the world. But the thing is, we get so engrossed in it that we get ourselves completely locked into the fear and the anger that we can't actually live, right? So it's not that I'm saying like don't be aware of what's happening in the world, because we need to be aware so that we can also send the right energy back to the situations. Okay, so it's not like a matter of put your head in the sand, but you need to also preserve your energy. You need to be able to function in your life and not be, you know, on the floor consumed by anger or whatever the emotion is that you're currently feeling. So it's very important to become aware of what is yours and what belongs to the world. So that sadness I felt this morning was my sadness for what was happening there. Okay, so I let that go, like I cried it out and like gave it back to the sea. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to affect me, but if I stay off social media and I have this pounding the whole time of this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, I'm giving myself breathing space today. Might go and check in later today, and that's it. Then I need to move away again, because it will consume me and ruin my entire day, and I won't be able to work, and things will not function in my house, and I can't live my 3D life if I'm in that emotion of fear or anger or sadness all the time. So I have to feel it, process it, and then I step away from what is feeding that energy into my energy field. So if I'm off social media, awesome, like I don't see all the videos and the pictures and everything the whole time, but I am in awareness, and I can send healing and I can send whatever I need to send to the situation, but I don't need to connect with it the whole time, because it becomes all consuming. And I think that's what a lot of us are feeling at the minute. So if you can take a moment now while you're here with me, and just we can just see ourselves disconnecting so that you can feel what's actually your own shit that you can deal with, okay? That you can really work with, but you can't always work with what's happening in the collective. You can only send whatever energy you feel you can send there, okay? So it's really important that we start learning to, if I know myself well enough, I know that that sadness isn't me. I know that that anger isn't me. And then I can really distinguish and put it outside of me. Okay, get into observer mode. Obviously, for my own shit, like I need to be in it, all of that. So I hope that makes sense. So I wanted you to just take a few moments with me today. If you're in the space where you just need to disconnect, then allow me just to guide you there just for a few minutes today. And let's just go there for a little bit. So I want you to just close your eyes now for me, wherever you are. Just take 3 deep breaths in and out. And in and out. Another one in and out. Okay. And I just want you to tune into your body, feel where it's feeling uncomfortable, where it's feeling tight. So the minute I tune into my own body, I can feel my heart. My heart is obviously sad and feeling into what's happening back home for me. Feel into your solar plexus, like feel into your diaphragm. Is there any tension? Do you feel a little bit nauseous? Are you short of breath? Just tune into whatever it is for you today. And take a deep breath in and out. Korosiata le shokorosiandara sekiamate le siara sokoroshiase. So as you sit here now with me, I'm going to call on the beautiful Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. I'm just going to ask her if she can bless us with some beautiful energy today. And asking her to send us with all the love and grace that she has, beautiful beam of white light straight up into our bodies. So wherever you're feeling discomfort, seeing that beautiful healing light come into your body right now. Ndare sikiala sikoro shokundara hemate lahiate osekiriana. Ndale koro shindre kiala sotoro shata heletiama. Ndale koro sandra kase koro shindara mahe. Nulo shokoro sendala hikuta. Just allow that all to flow out now. And as we ask for another beam, Tarasiata, straight into our being, Soshia Korosatayata. And I want you to now just take a moment, wherever you are in the world, wherever there's something that's happening around you that is in a discord, where there's any anger or fear, just visualize yourself now sending this energy straight from your heart like a big bubble, pushing it out back into that collective feeling, back into whatever that feeling is, wherever you are on this earth plane. And just keep on sending it out. This energy source from Gaia is limitless. She's always here supporting us. She's always here showing us how to manage our energy, how to step back into alignment. And just see yourself sending it all, that beautiful healing energy, into this collective energy, back into the fear, into the anger, sending whatever energy is required wherever you are. Lesia kundrakia latake setia materasia ke handisia koroshe halia paresi kiandaraso handi allata ke atraia o sendala hakoro daramahe latiandara sekiandra ndale korosia se korosia te. And if you need a little bit more healing for yourself, if you need a little bit more love inside of you today, if you need some comfort, if you need compassion, whatever it is that you need, wrap this around you now. See yourself wrapping this around yourself right now. Kandrelia maroso kundrakialate. Iandra sokorosiate. Strengthening your own energy field today. Stepping yourself into the space of awareness of your own feelings versus that of the collective. Kurasiandalata. Asking your beautiful soul to keep you in that space of alignment within yourself. Yarase kutrataliandanda kia trotoshi kia matrodiada ki kurisiate. Deep breath in and out. Okay, beautiful. And we're just going to give thanks to beautiful Gaia, thanking her for her energy, making sure that you close off your energy field now, seeing yourself locking in all of your energy back into your body. Trasingi laseko ndaleki ramesi isiapara sekorose jalaki arama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. So, that feels good. So when you are in that space where you just need to pull it all back in, just go outside, stand on the grass, take a few deep breaths in, see yourself pulling all your own energy back in, sending away whatever isn't yours. So just be in constant awareness over the next week of your own energies. A lot of this stuff is happening also now as we're moving into the planetary new year. We are deconstructing old ways of being. We are deconstructing and breaking down old structures. So as we then step into the new Sirius gateways that's happening at the end of the month, that you are in awareness of what it is that you are building. The world is coming into awareness of what it is creating and what it doesn't want anymore. So therefore, there's a lot of discord at the moment. So allow yourself also to be very much in the space of like, what is mine? What is not mine? What do I need? What do I want to create? Where am I going to? So a lot of self-awareness is required in the next couple of weeks as we're moving towards the 26th and into that gateway period of the Lion's Gate. So yeah, so just really be in your energy, be in awareness of what you're feeling, and just stay strong, send out what is needed. Also, because there's a lot of places on this earth right now that needs all of the energy that we can send. So whenever you're having a moment and you're thinking about those places, just visualize, send it out. Okay, every little bit helps at the end of the day, and that is how we uphold what we are creating going into the new. Okay, so have a beautiful week. I'll be online again next week. The book is launching next week, so it's getting closer and closer. I'm very excited for that. And yeah, just stay in touch and just be in your energy at this point in time. Just be in your energy. Okay, that's my message for this week. Awesome. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week.